Hi there. How can I help you? Okay. Let me just see if I've got you down in my diary. Your name is... Okay, I understand. Well, we do respect people's confidentiality here, but I do have to know your full name so I can actually check that you're actually in the diary, okay? Thanks so much. Okay, good. Okay, no problem. Well, look, for the sake of your comfort, how about if we just refer to you as Mr. T? Okay, that'll be a little bit easier. Excellent. Okay, D, T. Thank you. So, what are you here for today? Ah, of course, you got referred, didn't you? Your colleagues had raised a few concerns about things that have been happening in the workplace, and your Human Resources Department had asked you to come here so we can do the review. Is that correct? I remember now. Thank you so much. Okay, so just finish up your details. Thank you. So your Human Resources Department, they did give me some information about yourself. Obviously, according to my records, you're in a quite high-powered position, lots of stress. So, important decisions to be made on a daily basis. Excellent. And you need to be operating at peak efficiency, whilst also dealing with some of these issues that you've been having with communication. Is that correct? Excellent. Okay. Thank you. Oh no, I appreciate it's difficult. Everyone's different. It's just that some people who are, particularly people who, let's say, have gone through, let's say, some of the previous decades, can find it quite difficult to adjust to a modern lifestyle. There's been a lot of change in the last 10-20 years, for example. A lot of things are considered normal that perhaps weren't normal previously, and I think some people just don't know how to address that. So that's really what we want to try and do here today. Okay, thank you. So, first thing to say, today's not going to be a session in itself. We're just going to get some information from yourself, get some of your details, just basically try and understand a little bit about what some of the issues have been within your workplace, try to understand how that's affecting you, how it's affecting you dealing with your colleagues. And the main thing we're going to try to do today is try and pinpoint just a few of the basic things that you've been doing that aren't really appropriate that need to be addressed. Okay? So we're not going to go into too much detail today, but just spend a little bit of time understanding a bit about you so I can fill your records in and we've got some good information we can take that forward. Okay, thanks so much, it's lovely. Excellent. So, Mr. T, can you give me some information? I've been given some details by your HR department on the last 3 incidents. Okay. Now, we've got one here that's being referred to as the social media incident. Yes. Oh, there's been a number. Okay. Oh, I wasn't aware. I thought it was just one. Oh, a lot of them. Okay. Well, we should make a note of that then. Thank you. So, just amend that. Thank you. Okay, so lots of social media incidents. Okay, and tell me, what form do these typically take? Interesting. Okay, largely Twitter. Excellent. Thanks so much for that. Okay, and Twitter's obviously quite limiting with its character limits in terms of what you can say. Can you give me basically a summary of the kind of things that have been going out on Twitter recently? Oh, you have your account? Oh, fantastic, you can just show me your phone. Okay, well, that's great news. Thanks so much. If I can just take that. Thank you. Okay, let's have a little look at this. Okay. Right, so this is your Twitter feed. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yes, that's certainly a problem. No. Oh. Well, look, there's no judgment here, but I think there's a lot we need to work on. Okay, we're going to have to put some good effort into this. But thanks so much for being candid. It's really nice that you're so keen to share your thoughts so publicly. Excellent, thank you very much. Okay, so I'll make a note of some of those, but we'll just have a look at them later, okay? We don't have time to go through all of those right now. Okay. Excellent. And how often do you say you tweet? Ah, are they all like this? Right, okay. Several times a day. Late at night. Okay. Interesting. And is this a habit for you? Do you feel you need to jump onto Twitter and express yourself? Okay, and is it all related to your work? Oh, okay. Right, so it's not just work related. Celebrities who've upset you. Okay. Okay. Make a note of that. Anything else? Okay. Okay, so that's basically the gist of it for the Twitter. Okay, that's good. Thanks so much for that. I appreciate it. Okay, let's just have a little look at that. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for that. That was really very candid of you. It's lovely that you can be that open with me. So let's go into a few more details what we want to try and address with these tweets. So what's been said to me is that perhaps you have some issues with how you relate to people, how you address people, how you see people in the modern environment. Okay, and one of the things that we specialise with here is that we particularly try and teach people to understand how they should address people who are in some way transgendered, people who have something about themselves that is a little bit different. You may have noticed that I am myself a cross-dresser or a transvestite, whichever word you prefer to use. I'm not transgendered. I don't consider myself transgendered, but I do consider myself to be a cross-dresser or a transvestite, depending on which you prefer. Okay? No, it's not a sex thing. Thank you for asking, but no, it isn't a sex thing. It's basically about how I feel comfortable with myself. So it's about how I like to present myself at certain times. Now, let's be honest, I do feel a lot more attractive like this. That is true. Having said that, however, it's not a sex thing, no. Okay, we're glad we could separate those two for you. Excellent. Okay. Right. Excellent. And I understand that you actually have some interesting thoughts yourself on this? Oh, you changed them. Okay, so you were pro. So you were pro transgender, right? Okay. And then against. Okay. Any reason why that changed? I see. It's just what you had to say at the time. Right. Do you often say whatever you think people want you to say? Interesting. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So let's do a little bit of quick word association. Okay. Well, actually, personal association. So when you see me, what do you see? Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we can work with that. Not ideal, but we can work with that. Yeah, lovely of you to say so, but no, I'm taken. Thank you. Yes, I'm taken. But yeah, lovely if you say so. No, no, I don't do any modelling. No. No, I don't do pageants either. No. Oh, okay. Well, lovely of you to offer, but again, no. I'm also not American, so not really a thing for me, pageants. Okay, excellent. Okay. So, that's good news. Okay. So I've got most of the information I needed to get from you today. Now, like I said, you said you have a lot of people relying on you. There's a lot of people who are looking for you to do a really good job. Is that correct? A lot of people who need you to be useful for the future. Okay, excellent. And how long have you been in this role? Oh wow, so not very long at all. Interesting. Okay, just a couple of months. Interesting. And how long do you think you're going to be in this position for? Ah, okay. No, I'll put that down. 2, yeah, 2, that's fine. 2. Yeah, 2 times, that's fine, yes. No, I'm not here to judge, I'm just saying, whatever you think, that's right by me. So 8 years. Okay. Sure. Okay, so yes, fine, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, last thing I wanted to say today, so we're nearly wrapped up here, okay, so thank you very much for your honesty and your candid nature and your answers so far. That's been really useful for me and I appreciate it. Now, one other thing we wanted to do today was basically just to get you to have a little bit of a think about how you should address people in the work environment, okay? So when you're talking to people, what you should say, what you shouldn't say. I've noted a couple of instances. Yes, there's a particular instance I noted which I have to say I wasn't too thrilled with. Just a comment from your past. Yes, just basically about how you would treat women, for example. So I think we need to do some work on that. So I just want to do a little bit of an association and then see how we go, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of a reenaction, okay? So I'm going to stand in front of you and I would like you to basically give me an idea of how you would react to me, okay? Excellent news. Okay, so what we'll do is just give us a second. I'll get everything set up and then we'll go through that right now. Okay, lovely, thanks so much. I'll just close this down and save this. And obviously once we've done that we can talk about booking some appointments, schedule of consultations, and we can talk about how we can take this further. Okay, great stuff, thanks so much. Okay, so if you'd like to come through with me, we'll just go into the other room and then we'll go do some role-playing exercises. Okay, fantastic.